Nobody tells you this about money until you are stressed, overwhelmed, and already struggling. And honestly, that is what makes money feel so exhausting. Because most people do not actually understand why money feels hard. It is not just about the numbers. It is about the feeling in your chest, the one you get at 2 in the morning. This gap between our public lives and our private worries is exhausting. The truth is, many people are awake with you. I lived in that cycle for years. I remember one specific Thursday. My paycheck had just landed in my account. For a few hours, I felt a sense of relief. It was like coming up for air after being underwater. I could pay the overdue electricity bill. I could fill up the gas tank without dread. This fleeting moment of security felt like a victory, but I knew it would not last very long. By Friday afternoon, the feeling was already starting to fade. I paid the most urgent bills first. I watched the balance shrink down, down, down. The brief sense of abundance was replaced by scarcity. It was like the tide going out. The stress started to creep back in. Instead of excitement, I felt impending doom. Then an ad popped up. Headphones I had been eyeing. A flash sale, 50% off for the next hour only. A voice said, "You deserve a little something." It promised a quick hit of happiness. I bought the headphones, a tiny spark of joy in a sea of worry. Almost immediately, the guilt arrived. The anxiety returned, now mixed with shame. This was the cycle. Stress, a search for relief, a quick purchase, and then more stress. It was a trap. For a long time, I believed the problem was me. I thought I was uniquely broken with money. I read all the gurus. They said, "You need more discipline, more willpower, a better budget." It came with complicated spreadsheets and strict rules. If you just followed the plan, you would be rich. If you failed, it was your fault. I tried everything, tracking every penny, the envelope system, groceries, gas, entertainment. Each new system gave me a surge of optimism. But perfection is impossible. Life gets in the way. Break one rigid rule. Feel a wave of failure. I would give up, then spend to escape the shame. All that advice ignored a fundamental part of being human, our emotions. We live in a world constantly screaming to buy happiness. Willpower is finite. No one can fight feelings forever. The lie was that I was weak. The truth was that the strategy was wrong. Most people think money problems come from laziness. But honestly, most money problems come from confusion. Nobody teaches emotional spending, financial stress, or how exhausting the pressure feels. And that is why people stay stuck. It is designed to be confusing. When you feel overwhelmed and confused, you feel stressed. And stress chases quick relief. Here is the hidden truth. Confusion creates stress. Simplicity changes everything. Most people never realize this. What finally changed things for me was simplifying everything. Less pressure, less complicated budgeting, less trying to be perfect, more awareness of how money actually made me feel. That is when money started feeling lighter. So I decided to try a new approach. I focused on one small, simple change. Every payday, just $50 would move from checking into a separate savings account, my Calm Fund. It felt almost too easy. How could $50 matter? Because it was automatic, I did not need willpower. After a couple months, I peaked, a few $100s. Money I saved without trying. It was a revelation. A tiny bit of control. Not a lottery win. Not overnight. But proof I could make progress. One rule: no shopping apps after 9. It stopped the late-night scroll that led to regret. A simple boundary that protected my peace and my wallet. These small changes started to add up. The change was slow, quiet, and steady. It was kind. Instead of beating myself up, I built small, easy wins. Each one reduced the background noise of anxiety. When a bill came, I took a breath, looked at my simple plan, and knew the automatic save was happening. I avoided my biggest triggers. I was building trust with myself, one small step at a time. Most people do not need more shame about money. They need clarity. Many of us believe we need tough love, but shame is a terrible motivator. Shame makes you hide. It makes you avoid your account. It makes you feel alone. What you need is clarity, a path that is simple, kind, and respects your emotions. Clarity is the antidote to confusion. It cuts through the noise. It does not list 100 things you are doing wrong. It shows one small thing you can do right today. When you have one clear step, you are more likely to take it. And taking that first step is everything. It is the beginning of a new story, where you are not a victim of your finances, but an active participant in your life. If you are up late with that weight in your chest, hear this. It is not all your fault. You are not lazy or bad with money. You are living in a confusing world designed to stress you out. You do not need more shame or another complicated budget. You deserve a kinder, simpler way. Start with one small thing. Automate a tiny saving. Delete one shopping app. Write down one feeling money brings up. Choose an action so small it feels almost silly, then do it. See how it feels. The goal is not to fix everything at once, just make money feel a little lighter. Turn down the volume on the anxiety, because simplicity changes everything. Money can be a tool for a calm, hopeful life. Most people spend years blaming themselves. Subscribe if you want simple finance advice that actually makes sense.